And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is Tuesday. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Spring is starting to show up here, occasionally with the wind, which is less fun, but yeah, what are you going to do? You deal with it. And hey, let's get into some Minecraft. All right, so here I am in the crafting of the mine. Yeah. All right, so I have stuff. I also have other stuff. So the shulker box is full of other woodsy goodness. So, I should put this purple block in with the other purple blocks. Also, I don't really need it right now, so I guess the shulker monster grows. Yeah, for those of you who have not been in this particular room for a little while, I updated my my sorting system, so it's got the overflow protection on the hoppers now, so now it can just sort till its heart is content, and I don't have to worry about causing other problems. So yay me, or something. Okay, so speaking of, well, I've got some stone. Should be fine. Should be all sorts of fine. Okay, so sitting out here, and I'm thinking I need to get started on some of these shops and things out here. Now, there are a couple of things I need to sort out here first. Now, obviously, there's going to be a jungle here, or a jungle. Maybe a jungle, but a park. Certainly. I'm going to put a park here, which seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? Sure. With my somewhat dangerous decorations here because of the light levels here are a little bit low, right? So, oh yeah, I could end up with all sorts of bad things standing in those decorations. But the other thing I need to figure out is how wide I want this wall to be. Right now, it's only 1 block wide. Okay. Now, it could stay 1 block wide. I mean, that would be okay. And I could put some, kind of like I've got here, where I've got the all of the fun decorative nonsense coming across this way. I can run that along the inside here and just call it a day, right? And the reason why I need to worry about this is because that's going to depend, because that's going to change what happens to these buildings here a little bit. Now, I'm sort of thinking I want to leave this side here in 1 block. Okay, now what I could do, just sort of leave. Okay, that wall growled at me. The walls are not supposed to growl at me. I find that unpleasant and just, frankly, a little disconcerting. I think I'm going to go run and go to sleep now. Because it seems safer. Right? Sure. Okay, maybe. There we go. It's sleepy time. I can sleep. Okay. So, here we go. So, yeah, somebody's definitely in that wall, and that's not good. Oh, the other thing that happened is I did manage to talk to Mandolin, and I actually have a teleport point here. So, step on that, it'll take me back to my main, my main hub, where all of my teleport points are, and I can beam back here. So, nice and easy ways to get over to this build. But, yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, what to do about this wall? And really the issue is the decor, right? So there's not the blue terracotta stuff, but those wall, that basically the back sides of those shield things. So there, and then over here, right? It's not a huge deal, just something to figure out. All right, so let's start here, and let's see, is that the wood box? Yes, it is. All right, so let's start with a couple of spruce logs here. Now, all right, so when I started this, got a little angle to this building going on, which is, lovely. Though, as I'm looking at it now, I might slide it over just so it tucks into this corner a little bit better. Because I think I've unofficially decided that this building is just going to be, or that the walls are just going to be a one brick thick. Which is okay. Alright, so let's see, how do I want to do this? So we'll run that up that way. Oh, I probably should think about filling in some of that ground. Do I have some? I do have dirt. Yay! Just fill in a little bit of this where it's, not there. That's a good place to fill in, is where stuff isn't. You start filling in where stuff is, and then you got to dig it all out again. So if you start where it's not, it's a little bit easier. Just, all right. Okay. Okay, likewise, great. Okay, cool. So anyway, so that building's going to come to there, and then probably right here. Now, I have some stone here. Now I've got, the plan is to bring a road of some sort or other right down between these buildings, up here past the square, towards the teleport building, and then over to the park, sort of around this way. Okay. So the question is, how and where do I want the road? And I think what I'm going to do, what I'll do is I'll trim out a little bit of this, and I'll actually let the road ride the curve here a little bit. Maybe. All right, so this will come this way. It'll swing around this way. Yeah, and if I let it go over around here, these buildings there, that might work. I suppose the other option is to raise these guys up a little bit, which would also be fine. That's totally doable. In fact, that might be the right way to go. All right, so let's go ahead and get these blocks in. Oops, that's not right. No, he's not. Oh, come on, there we go. All right, so we're gonna run something basically in that direction. As I said, I wanted to widen this just a touch. So basically, I'm just sucking into that corner a little bit, you know. All right. All right, so I'm gonna get the words. I'm gonna get this wool out of the way. All right, so what to put in here now? And also, do I want to raise this up? I think I do, which means I'm gonna have to do some other fun stuff here with this building. So, all right, it's not there. No. So let's just run a little bit of this, little bit of dirt this way. Okay, now I'll almost certainly take out this dirt and replace it with something else, but for now, there it is. Okay. All right, so let's see now what to do about this. Okay, definitely put these up a little higher. All right. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is take some stone. Now this is, yeah, kind of boring perhaps, but okay, I'm going to start here with this. Okay, I'm going to pick a little bit of a wall here. Now, the one catch, of which there are many, I'm sure, but the one catch is that I am right there next to that wall, so it's going to be a lot of gray, so I'm going to need to break up this color here a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it, but it may happen. Okay, so let's go and just start with that. All right, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and take this out. There would be wall there, but for now, let's just leave it. All right, so, oh, okay. Just not quite into that. This is just outside the range of the beacons there, which is sort of amusing, but okay. All right, so let's start with an entrance. Now, because we're sort of off-center here, the door is going to be a little bit janky. Okay. And there's not a lot that can do about that, though I can easily make that actually a double door, and that would be fine. Okay, so let's bring this up this way just a little bit. Oh, my cat is being like ridiculously loud. We had fried chicken for dinner tonight, and I think my cat is somewhat offended that we didn't give him any of it. Oh, is this? Oh no, this is okay. So this is the other cat. So I have two cats. This cat, Dusty, he's the mighty hunter. He has a toy that he likes to play around with, and you know, ooh, this might be an interesting idea. Yeah, and so when he catches it, he then sort of meows in triumph. It's like, look at me, I did amazing things. Okay, so what if I have this push out into the walkway here? Well, maybe not. The road can go around it, but push out away from the building just a little bit. That might be good. All right. Let's grab a quick nap, and then then I'll see what else I can do with this. Okay, because it's fun. Okay, so this is going to come this way. Okay, I suppose I could... Oops, well, sure. Could build that up that way. But maybe replace some of this with some glass blocks, perhaps, to give it a window. All right, now, these walls are a little bit... going to be a little bit, I don't want to say boring, but potentially simpler. Because I've got basically an alley right here. All right, between this one and that building there. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the alleys, but do a little something back here. Put in some coarse dirt, maybe some grass path, just to sort of pull that out. Make it, oh look, it's sort of a dark alley back there, Okay, so now let's. I guess I'm doing this on this side too. So far this building is super plain. All right, so let's come in here. Let's take this column out. All right, let's do this with spruce. Okay. And I'll probably do the same thing on the other side. Come right down here. All right, so now what if I were to bring some a wood beam across the top there? That might work. So let's actually take... Oh, am I going to need a... Oh, no. I'm good. Let's actually take some of this spruce wood. Okay. And I'm going to place it... I'm going to place it here. Oh. Okay, well, it's an interesting place for that block to have ended up. All right. Okay, and yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I may take that out just as I deal with other things, but all right. So now I've got a thing. It's definitely a thing. There's things happening here. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. I mean, maybe that's good. Maybe. I kind of want it to. Actually, let's do this. Let's make some magic. I may or may not be able to get this block to go the way I want it to. Direction. Ah, yes, got it. All right, cool. Okay, let's take these guys out. All right. So what if I start there? I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's definitely a start. better yet, what if I do it this way? Okay. All right, that's doing better. It's going to take out all of this. Okay, whoa, falling down. It's all right, it's all right. It was deliberate, it was deliberate. Okay. Careful. Don't fall down the magic sparkly portal thing. Alright, so that's not a bad start. Because then what I could do is... Alright, so if this is coming here... Alright, now, I've got a couple of extra blocks there, so it's mostly just made the zigzag a little easier. Alright, maybe. Come on, blocks. There we go. I have done it. I have successfully placed blocks. IR Minecrafter. Okay, so let's see. I guess I can do the same thing on this side, but I'm going to need a lot more wood. Alright, so how did I start that? Started that up here, so we'll just... Whoa, come back here. Come back here. Or I'm just going to keep jumping up and down and off this building 2 or 3 or 4 times, and it'll be great. Well, going a little fast there, and I done screwed up. It happens. At least it happens to me. I don't know if it happens to you. I mean, you might be one of those people that just doesn't screw up, and that is awesome. But I'm not. I definitely have my my problems with the whole screwing up thing. All right, so that's going to go there. So let's do some... You know what would be really cool? I mean, like really awesome. Is to have a crafting table somewhere over here. I'm going to call it right there. That seems like a reasonable place to have a crafting table. Let's grab some dark oak. And one of the things I want to try to do with the dark oak is I want to make some... Well, that's birch. I'm trying to make some fence. And I have successfully crafted fence, so, you know, that's definitely a thing I can do. Alright, so what if I were to put some dark oak there? This is sort of an interesting thing here. I want to put it... Yeah, because I'm raising up the ground down here. I don't have any dirt on me, but the ground level is going up, so let's take those out. And let's take these out. Okay, that might be a little bit much, but not bad at the moment. Okay, let's grab some spruce here. And I want to take some of this spruce. And... Alright, let's try this again. There we go. I want to grab some spruce trapdoors. Now, I might actually come back at these with birch, but let's start with the birch. Or the spruce. Whatever this material is, I'm starting with it. Okay. I mean, it's okay. It's a little funny when it opens, but, you know. gives us a little bit of like a Shutters vibe, right? Something like that. So you get sort of the windows going in here. Though, as I said, I might want to take some birch for that. All right, let's try it out. Welcome to experimentation. All right, so let's try putting the birch in. All right. What do you think? I mean, we've got the birch there. Got the spruce there. I think the birch is just a little bit too much of the wrong color. Right? I think it's just a little bit too bright. On the other hand, let's try something. Let's take these. And what if I were to slap them right around it? Like that. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's come grab a little bit of a nap and maybe craft a few more trapdoors. And just see if maybe I could make something work with this. There's a definite possibility that something might work. Now, here's the catch. I should have grabbed some dirt, but this is going to be ground floor. So let me show you what this is looking like here. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to do this again without removing unnecessary portions of the walls or anything like that. Okay. So if I put that there, and the trapdoor's here like this. Okay. Sort of an interesting look, I think. Okay, just all right. Make sure something didn't just suddenly drop. Again, I've got some somewhat deadly decorations over here, so needless to say, I'm a little bit twitchy. Oh, speaking of Twitch, and actually only marginally so, Glimish had its launch today. Definitely had some issues with it. They were apparently underestimated how popular it was going to be at launch, which is, you know, not uncommon for a lot of news services. But yeah, all the luck to them. They've got serious Beam mixer vibes coming from them, which is not necessarily great, you know, given the what ultimately happened to Mixer, but you know, could be good. I'm hoping it is. You know, be nice for Twitch to get some more competition. All right. See, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, in fact. So one of the things I'm looking at then here is some doors. Now, right now I'm thinking birch to sort of match the windows there. Let's actually grab the doors, right, and throw them in here like this, which is definitely an option. Okay. I don't know that I like that though, so let's take that out. And what if I did something a little more fun? What if I were to just put that there for a moment? And what if I were to throw in some doors Actually, let's take this out. Hey, you put put it in, take it out. Put a door there and a door there. Okay. Okay, so that's the doorway. Now what I could do is I could run wood along the side, or I can continue with the stone brick. Start with the stone brick and just see what this looks like. The other option, which is actually not a bad option, would be to replace that with wood. So this seems a little thick. All right, so I'm thinking slabs. Let's grab some slabs. All right, and yeah, it's like one of these things that looks a little off. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put a slab there, but I'm not 100% convinced that's what I want to do, but we'll start there. Okay, now I kind of feel like I need a little bit of, oops, not there, a little bit of something here, just to pull that out. I might also maybe take that out. Okay, okay, that's definitely a start. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with this. Okay, so what if I should take out that one? I mean, other than having this big hole here, it's better that way. Okay, so now, so that's not a bad entrance, right? The door would open that way. In fact, if I put a pressure plate right there, then you just hit that, it'll open both doors, and in you walk, and it's lovely. And in fact, I can put a pressure plate right there, and do the same thing. Okay, that should work okay, maybe. I might take 3 pressure plates, but we'll start with that. Now over here, I'm gonna leave this side closed for now, just because that's sitting there facing the alley. There's not going to be a lot of reason to have a window. Though I suppose what I could do is I could maybe like have it closed or something like that. That might be an approach. Okay. All right, so that's not bad. So let's jump up here and whoops. Let's bring this up a little bit. Okay, I was going to bring it up stone, obviously, because I put stone there, but for now, let's not. I mean, because there's some reason for possibly, bringing up the logs and stuff there, but as I look at this, let's take some. That's dark oak. That's also dark oak. Grab some spruce. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some spruce this way. Now I may take that out and replace it with something else, but for now let's just go with that. Okay, so that sort of brings it in this way. It also slides the building back. Well, I mean, it doesn't actually, because it's on top of the wall here, so it's really the same wall, and that just makes all sorts of sense. Now, what I'm going to do here, perhaps, let's go ahead and bring that up, is I can put a little bit of something up here, right? So, for example, I could fill this with dirt or grass or something, and then throw in some flowers and some other exciting, bits of, prettiness. Cities need prettiness too. As I recall, that was one of the complaints Legolas had when he went to Gondor. Was there wasn't enough there weren't enough trees. All right. Okay, now this is definitely a building. I have no idea what this building is going to be selling, but it's going to be selling something. As, you typically do in a shop, so. All right, so let's grab some stone, because I'm going to need it for the bricks. I'm also going to need a little bit of dirt. Okay. Now, I also have in one of my boxes here, that one's got stuff. I also have a little bit of grass and stuff here, too, and some flowers, and, all sorts of pretty things. Because, pretty things are pretty. That's sort of how that works, Okay, good. I've got some more birch, and I even have some jungle and stuff here, so this will be good. Now, what I'm trying to do as part of this is, one, I'm trying to work on building more things that are not on those 90 degrees, despite my insistence that Pythagoras was a Minecrafter. I'm trying to work off of the straight east-west cardinal directions here. I mean, this building is technically still square, right? If I were to fly up here, it's still kind of square. It's just offset in a funky way. And I've pushed it in here. So I might take those logs may come out and be replaced with something else. Okay. All right, but let's see now. Go ahead and brick this thing up. Oops, that's a stake. Now, your stake might be of a consistency that makes it hard to tell the difference between it and stone. If that's the case, you might have cooked it a little bit long. Okay. And I'm sorry to say that steak might not be edible anymore. Now, I happen to like a good well-done steak. Actually, I prefer it like medium well. I can't stand the texture of a steak that's like medium rare or something like that. That's just me. The texture just bugs the heck out of me. But you can also get to a point where it's just a little bit too done, you know what I mean? Okay, now, I have no idea what this building is, what it's selling. So the lore, right, is that, right, we've got this castle, right? This is the main keep. There's some grumbling going on. I figure somebody's complaining about their taxes or something. We don't pay attention to them. But we've got the throne room through here, behind the giant wall of Barney. If Barney were a wall, he would look like that. We've got the garden path that runs out to my farm. Oh, I should mention this. So for those of you who watched my somewhat mess of a stream on Saturday, garden's there. I did come through with some of my spare time and finished up this furnace. Okay, this isn't pretty. I freely admit there is pretty and there is this. And this has the whole not pretty going for it. But there are some things I could do to clean it up. But for now, I'm going to leave it. That's why I got hidden behind doors. This is, you know, employees only. Nobody would see this. But yeah, I've got it all set up now. So when you come out here and harvest all of these, all of this lovely chorus fruit, it'll drop in here, and the chorus fruit will swing back here and automatically be smelted. And everything else will stay over here and not be smelted. So it'll be great. So that's the plan. And it works well, honestly. So I useless and stuff, that was what I think I called this, and it kind of is. But at least it gives me a little bit of, you know, a quick way of getting purple. And purple blocks and stuff, which I used, I think, to good effect out here in this garden. I definitely want to bring some more of that into other parts of the city. Maybe out on that side. But anyway, so I did that. That was a thing. All right, so now what if I were to come in here? Oh, this may or may not be good. I'm going to take this out. I said I might, and I did. Because of, you know, reasons. All right. Hang on. Oh, I already have some. Here we go. Here we go. Craft some more trapdoors. Let's, oh. You know what would be really cool? Birch. There we go. I'll just drop this in the, my wood box back here. Most of it, anyway. Or at least, you know, the part of it I'm not actively using. Is that how that works? All right. Anyway, let's craft up trapdoors. There we go. 1.5 zillion of those two. Which is roughly analogous to 28. Okay. But what if I were to come over here? Okay. Throw this in like that. Okay. So we've got those there. And then what I could do is, heck, I could even take the stone brick, run that across that way, and then take the fence. Am I out of the dark? I'm apparently out of dark oak fence. So interesting. That was not quite the plan, but, you know, sometimes what you want and what you get are not the same thing. Okay, now, I'm fairly confident, despite the rain going right now, that the rain is going to stop. Unlike what was happening Saturday morning, I'm fairly confident we've got a rain that will end. Okay, so if I come do that up here too, let's go and take this out. All right, I'm just gonna fall off or not stand on this. That's apparently a thing I'm good at too. You know, I can fly. I suppose I could take advantage of that a little bit more than I do. That should not go that way. Okay. So let's see, fence going in there. Taking some, come on. Throwing some stone brick in there like that. Okay, so now the windows are continuing. And it might be that I've got a little bit too much. So what I could do, that might be an interesting thing here too. is maybe take this back, put the window in there, and then fill in these blocks. These ones. That's actually not a bad idea. Okay, so let's go and take this out. Take those out. Go and throw the brick in this way. Go ahead and take out that. Alright, and then let's go ahead and do this dealy bob. It is a bob, it's, you know, dealy. Yeah, take that out too. Hey, and maybe not leave that hole in the building. Okay, sure. I'm going to plant some ground over that. See, that's a little bit nicer. A little bit. Now, I think I want to take this out as well. Okay, take that out. Oh, right, this has to be stone too. All right, so let's take this out. Now, now what I could do is I could put it back, obviously. That's always a thing. It's like, yep, you did something that was dumb. You know, it happens. Okay, so let's bring this up this way, drop the window in. Okay, I'll take that middle one out in a minute. Okay, take that out. So basically what it looks like, I've got some shutters going. Yeah, and I kind of feel like I want to put a little bit of something inside here. So I don't know what exactly, but a little something might be good. You know, a window of some sort. Okay. All right, now I think that's about as tall as I want this building, at least as far as the walls go. A little 2-story job. Put the roof on it. Now, would be nice if I knew what it was. So here's the part of the story, right? You teleport in, you come out. This is the first building you see. What would be a nice first building? Like if you were to show up in a town, you teleport in, what would be the first shop you'd want? And I'm not sure I know. Maybe a bank would be useful, right? Okay, yeah, let's get the money going, you know, change your currency if you need to. Hit the ATM, right? That could be useful. Yeah, actually that might be really, really cool. If I do some yeah, if I were to take a little bit of like some green dye or something. Green dye, green wool, green concrete. Build up like a sort of an emerald here. That would be you know, it's like, hey, look, this be the bank. It's all, you know, banky and stuff. Not like Banksy, that's a totally different thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw all of the wood back in the box for the moment. And I need to do a roof. And I think what I want to do for the roof is maybe I'll do some blackstone. Okay, I know I default to blackstone a lot, but blackstone works really well for that because, hey, it looks like black shingles. Like if you were to have well, you know, slate shingles or something like that, you know, it might be made out of blackstone, right? So Yeah, I was gonna go make some stairs here. That might be the wrong approach. I want to go ahead and craft some, but let's go just take a look and see what this is going to look like as I put the roof on. There are some advantages to slabs here on this roof because it's a funky shaped building. Right? I mean, it's seriously, this building has a weird shape to it. And that's easier to work with slabs than it is with stairs. Okay, so other than these blocks being just wrong, okay, so the idea here is I want to come in this way. Okay, and just sort of come around like that. All right, that makes sense. All right, so let's go and take these blocks out. At least most of them. All right. And let's go ahead and just zigzag across here because, you know, zigzagging is cool. Maybe you ever have, when you were a kid, decide that, hey, zigzagging is the best way of running. Okay. So let's... All right, well, I'm up here now. Let's take a look at this. So it's not bad. If I build out a little bit of something here just to sort of fill in that space. And yeah, a little bit of a sort of an emerald or something there might be good. Or instead, I might just plant it and put flowers or something there. But I think this is going to be good with the slabs. Yeah, I think this is going to be the way to go. So let's just fill in some temporary things. All right. Fabulous. Okay, just grab a couple more slabs for the main reason that, hey, I don't have enough. Which is honestly a good reason to make more slabs. Oops, try the actual axe, or the pickaxe, not the actual axe. But yeah, I don't have enough of these. I shall have to make more. Okay. So we'll just zigzag across. Now, this is going to be a little bit funky on the inside because, hey, look, there's this little bit of a gap right there. All right, so I'll need to do a little bit of something with that, but for now, let's just, maybe put slabs on it or something. That would be a thing I could do for, reasons. Namely, hey, it works and it looks better. So, awesome. Well, it's time to insert slabs. Okay. Slab successfully inserted. Congratulations to me. All right, so I'm just going to continue circling here, okay? Now, yeah. I'm not entirely sure how this should go. It looks like that's the way it should go. All right, so now this is going to come this way. Like that. Something like that, anyway. Actually, this should probably not be there. Should probably be up there. All right. Now, I said, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but roofing is one of my least favorite things to do in Minecraft. Roofs are... honestly, they're just a bit tedious. Not unlike watching the stream. Just sort of kind of like that. Alright, so I think I'm taking this in this way. This might be a little bit far. A little bit far in, but far in, far out, you know. One of those things is something that was cool in the 80s. Alright, so it's going to go there. Okay, so yeah, I think that's going to look just fine like that. Cool. Now, the one problem is, hey, this is a little bit dangerous up here, you know. So I'm going to have to do a little something about this. But for now, let's just torch it. You know, I could get up here with some... I was going to say blankets. That's not quite the right word. I think carpet is actually the right word. Though some people like to snuggle up in bed and pull a nice stretch of warm carpet over their body, you know. You know, and who am I to tell them that's just weird? Okay, so... and yes, this door is off-center. That was by design. Kind of want to take some fence. Let's run some fence right here. And right here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. In fact, do I want to put some... okay, maybe not in this... but in a couple of these corners here, you know? Just, I don't know if I want to put it above the window. I guess I could. And then let's do the same thing up here. We'll just put a few of these fences up and around. Sort of like that. Basically, it's just a little bit of something. Little bit of something. Okay. In theory, it's like support beams, right? It's stuff that's sticking out there to support the roof. Because, hey, you know, you don't want your roof sagging. You know, a saggy roof is just seems like it would be a problem. Okay, yeah, see, that's a problem. Could put it there. Actually, that makes a little bit more sense. Take those out. Okay, yeah, see, that makes more sense. Now this one over here by this window is a little bit funky, but it's all right. It's all right. Yeah. All right, well, let's go grab a quick nap, and then we'll see what I can do with some sort of sign or something there. I don't have to have a sign there. I could put a sign out front. I could grab an item frame and slap an emerald in it or something and say, oh, look, our banco. But because honestly, to put a sign that would be small enough that it would fit with the scale of this building would be really hard to do in green. All right, so let's go ahead and just take a little bit of dirt. And let's see, was it this one? Yeah. Oh, flower box, you are a box of flowers. Grab some roses. Some cornflower. You know, do I want it to be green? I think I kind of do. So let's go ahead and put some actual grass there. All right, now then we'll throw some... Okay, throw some flowers up in here, and let's do... Yeah, I could throw some... a little blue it there like that. I mean, you can kind of see it, especially if you're up here. That's looking okay. And I want to give it a little bit of a flower box, but I think if I were to put slabs there, it would be a little bit too thick. All right, so what if I were to take some spruce? Put the grass back in that box. What if I were to take some spruce trapdoors and just run them across here like this? Okay. That gives a little bit of the flower box feel without blocking the flowers too much. Though... All right, for now I'm going to leave it. Okay, I'm not totally sold on it, but you know, we'll do that. Now, what to have inside? Right? Because inside is definitely a thing that's happened here. I mean, this building has an inside, you know. As is true of many buildings, there's in fact an inside to this one. You think that's sort of the wrong feel for a bank? You know, maybe just a little bit. All right, so now we've got, of course, this is the castle wall there. I need to do a little bit of, well, I need to do some flooring. What to do for the floor? I want something, let's do something kind of, I don't know, some kind of newish. What would be, I could just come in with some concrete. I guess that would be okay. All right, let's see what I've got in the way of concrete. Some of it's going to be here, and it's going to be fine. Okay, it'll get there. It loves me. It really does. All right, concrete. What do I got? Got some white. Okay, so now I could do black. I don't have black, but I could do it. I'd have to go get some. But what if I did some purple? Okay, I've got lots of these bright colors for various reasons. All right, but what if I were to come in here with, yeah, let's just run some of this white across this way. Okay, this will make all sorts of sense. Actually, it probably makes sense now. I'm doing it checkerboard style, so it's not like this is a real super exotic design that just says, "Hi, I'm awesome." But I think it's going to work out pretty well. Also, given the way things are falling in the building, I think it's going to keep the purple from being a little bit too overpowering. You know, because it can be. Because it's sort of a bright color, you know. Okay, it's starting to give a nice look here. All right. Yeah, now I could see like some waiting areas right in here. Need a little bit of something coming across here. Now, what I could do is another floor. I mean, that's easily enough done. Right, so I could nestle some chairs in here, right? Or perhaps right across there. Okay, that would make a little bit of sense. At least that's the theory. And then what I want to do here is throw up another floor. Since I've got sort of lighter colors here, let's do this one in birch. Okay. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the birch and I'm going to run. Let's just run it all the way across. Come on. It's going to cover some of the other stuff that's happening, which is a feature, not a bug. I don't particularly like bugs in my buildings, you know, because honestly, I don't like bugs in general. You know, they've got way too many legs and they're just sort of creepy and yeah, you know, bugs are not for me. So I know there are people out there that are totally into them, and that is awesome for you. But I'm kind of okay not having bugs around. Okay, so let's just throw some torches up here just to keep things bright and shiny. Now, I should have a way up here. Okay, and I think that's going to happen against this wall. All right, so if I take stairs, because that's typically how one goes up and down, you know, I can run some stairs up this way and then up into the top floor there. Cool. So, all right. What do you think would be a good color for the stairs? I mean, I could continue the birch. That's not bad. I could continue with, I could put in some stone. I could do any number of things, I suppose. Okay, so let's go ahead and just turn all of that into planks. Yeah. Oops, come on. Okay, so let's grab some stairs. Now, these don't need to be big monster stairs, right? I don't need like a 2-block wide staircase. But just a little bit of something here that says, "Hi, I am your friendly neighborhood staircase." All right, what if I do this? Sorry, the shape of the building is really throwing me for a loop here. So let's go ahead and take some of this out. Okay, so what if I were to come in kind of sort of like this? Okay, now obviously there's some kind of sort of problems going on here, but like you know, it'd be really cool if you could actually walk up these stairs. See, now this is a stair that is really hard to climb, okay? Honestly, these are the stairs for those people who like to do those like to go mountain climbing with those reverse angle. Yeah, I think that's going to be inappropriate for a bank, but you know, if you want to practice your mountain climbing at home, these are the stairs for you. All right, so let's go ahead and take this out and try again. work out pretty well if I do this, but in a way that actually kind of makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. All right, so this can go up this way, and we've got space. So, double check the light real quick. All right, so then what I can do... Actually, it might be good back here. Back behind the staircase would be to put in a little bit of something just to deal with this wall a little bit better. Hi, I have now made life hard on myself. It happens. All right, so if I go ahead and let's go ahead and do some stone brick back here, I guess. All right. Okay, cool. So that almost gets us up to where we want to be. Hey, axe, not pickaxe. One of these things is not like the other. Okay, cool. So up we go. Nice. So then you've got offices or, whatever else is going on up here. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. It got dark. All right. Can I... Let's deal with the not dark for a while. Okay. Big fan of the not dark. I mean, I don't know about the rest of you, but yeah. Okay, cool. So let's take some dark fence. Dark oak fence, and I'm just gonna throw some dark oak fence under there just as a little bit of support for the stairs as they go up. Yeah. I actually even like this little bit of a landing here. I was looking at this like maybe I want to slide the stairs this way a little bit. But I kind of like this turn right up here, and now you're upstairs, and it's great. Okay. Nice. All right, so then I can do whatever it is I need to do up here. All right, so what if I now do let's take some of the black stone. I'm just going to throw a little couch there. Let's take this out. Okay, now, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the same type of trick I did back in the throne room. Except I didn't have to take that dirt out. Well, that's okay. I guess it can go there. What I'll do is I'll put some plants. Right? Grab some of the planters that I do not have. Cool. Okay. Okay. I can do this. All right, so let's grab a couple composters. Apparently it's going to take a few more slabs than that. All right, so let's grab a couple of composters. All right, so they go on top of here like this. Those are, well, no, that's fine. That's fine. And then I can take some leaves because I have some. Yeah. Right, and then we just throw them there like that. See? Lovely. I need to do a little bit of something. Oops, that's wrong. I need to do a little bit of something with this. I mean, I can't take those walls out. That's what the doors are dealing with. Right, if they're not there when the doors are closed, then there's just a big hole in the building, and the doors are then somewhat pointless. Okay. I don't want pointless doors. I want doors that are, in fact, have points. So we'll just leave those like that for now. But I mean, I could just run the blocks up that way. But all right, so we've got a waiting area over here. Okay, so you want to sit down. That's great. In fact, I could even... I don't know that I want to use spruce, but I could take... Oh, I don't know. Maybe I could even take some jungle, perhaps. Just put a little coffee table right there. You know, something along those lines. Now, let's come over here, and I want to put in a... put in a front desk, right? That seems like a reasonable thing. Sure. All right, so what do I want to make it out of? What to make it out of? Honestly, I'm kind of thinking spruce. All right, so let's grab a little bit of spruce. Put the tree bits back for a minute. And I think what I want to do is I want to take... I was thinking of doing slabs, but now as I'm thinking about it, slabs might be a problem. So, and that's because I've given myself a problem. And the problem is that, oh, hey, this is in fact an angled building. Now, do I want I think I'm kind of wanting the desk to go across this purple. Okay. Right, so I could do that. Maybe, oops, wrong. Put that there. And put it here. Now, I was thinking of doing slabs or doing stairs, but I think I'm going to kind of stop it that way. We'll just do the blocks. All right. Okay, so now, what to do? Honestly... I'm thinking this is like cash registers, tellers, and type things, right? But I think maybe I'll just leave it that way. All right, now, okay, yeah, all right, so that's fine. So how's my light? For the moment, it's not light enough because, hey, it is what it is. Okay. Honestly, you really don't want too many monsters eating your face in your bank. Okay. If you're going to have your blood sucked out in a bank, you want it to be by the loan officer, not by some random zombie. Because at least with the loan officer, you have the potential of getting the loan so you can buy that sweet, sweet car you've been looking at. So yeah, zombies, they'll just eat your flesh. But loan officers they may suck your blood, but at least they'll give you, potentially give you a loan. So that's kind of what we're looking for here. Mine is an evil laugh. I had an idea, which is going to be really hard to pull off, but would be hilarious. What if I had a pillager back here, lock him in, let him shoot at me until he's out of ammo, and then he becomes peaceful, right? And then and so that the bank teller is a pillager. Would that not be hilarious? That would be amazing. All right. I could. Yeah. Yes. Evil laugh. Because Mandolin, also welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope your migraines are doing a little better. I was like, yeah, what if I were to get a pillager back here as, you know, the teller at the bank? Wouldn't that be fabulous? You know, let him shoot his crossbow dry, and then, yeah, he'll just wander around there and just be grumpy. Yeah, yeah, a pillager teller would be hilarious. Now, I've had pillagers show up way the heck over here on occasion, but for some reason, you know, they don't want to show up right now. But that's their problem. I'm offering them a job. If they don't want to come take it, that's on them. And then the pillager banner actually makes a little bit of sense. I have lots of pillager banners, so, you know, I can... In fact, let's move this one. I have lots of pillager banners. Like, seriously. I've got a few. So let's just take one. But... And I have way too much storage for all of them, but I definitely have them. All right. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. All right, cool. So yes, if I can get a pillager, this is going to be amazing. Then the next thing I need to do is trapdoor that. All right. So, let's see. Well, I just happen to have 1.5 zillion birch trapdoors, so awesome. Okay, go that way. All right, so there, and I think there. Oh, except I want to be... One of these things is in the wrong place. That would be you. You go there, and then this one doesn't need to be there. All right, cool. Now, in fact, what I could do is I could potentially drop a light source on top of that. And then up here, just deal with it. Carpet or something up top. That actually makes a little bit of sense. Let's go take that one out, and let's take that one out. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be good. Okay, so I'm gonna take the torches out. I'm now stuck, which is kind of how that works. Okay. Yeah, because what's cool is this is short enough that the pillager won't be able to get through because they're a little bit tall. But yeah, that'll work out just fine. All right, so I need a little bit more light over here. Yeah, so that could easily be another tree. Go ahead and put some seats there. Do I have more composters? I don't, but what I do have is slabs, so it's the same thing, really. Okay, so that comes out. Light goes in. Composter goes in. And grab some leaves. There we go. That spruces up the place a bit. Though, despite the bad joke, I think I actually might want to move this over here. Okay, you know, because, yeah. Just think that's gonna... Uh-oh. Hi. Turns out, this axe is, it's a high-efficiency axe, you know. Okay, so for those of you who like high-efficiency tools and stuff, All right. So my good light-wise, yeah, that's looking okay. Good deal. Now, I think maybe what I want to do here, do I have some pots? I do have some pots. Awesome. Now, what would be a good flower? What would be good? Cornflowers stand out pretty well. I think it needs to be a little bit darker just because of where it is. Though, ooh, actually some spruce saplings might be good too. We'll play with both of those things. So let's go ahead and put some pots up here. Now, if I were to put some saplings in, I see that's not too bad. I don't know if there's a way to actually get them out of the pot without breaking it, but I'm going to put tulip in there. I think, therefore, I will put the tulip on this side. And yeah, let's take that out, put the sapling in up here. All right, that's almost wrong. Okay, let's try this with a different flower. I'm going to use the saplings here in a minute, but let's go ahead and just use an orange tulip instead. There's a door here somewhere. There it is. Great. Okay. There we go. And now, if I were just to come over here, there. I've got some nice plants. This is going to be your friendly bank with the pillager teller because, why not? So now I just need pillagers to, come pillage. Sadly, they don't seem to want to do that on any sort of set schedule. So, yeah. Okay, so the next question is, what do I want to do here? Now, I put stone there because that's what I had. I don't know that I want to spring out the concrete. I don't know that I want to bring it out this way. But I want a little bit of something there that's a nice welcoming porch. Okay. So just a material there that says, look, there is actually a porch here. Ooh. Now, I was going to say I could grab some teal, match the eyes of the pillagers. Right, some light blue or cyan concrete here. But I think what I want to do is, let's get... Now, the sandstone's going to introduce too much of a new color. I'd like to avoid that for the moment. Because, colors are good. I like color. I have a hard time building with it, but I really like it. So let's get some... Oh, actually, I have smooth stone in my inventory. Even better. See, it's nice when I, stay organized or something. Yeah. All right, I need a pillager. I'm going to go ahead and leave that stone that's there. And let's go ahead and... Let's see, let's bring this out this way. And, what could be interesting would be to continue a little bit of the checkerboard over here, but with just different materials, right? So continue this checkerboard this way. And then what if I were to come in here with something now like polished andesite? That's an interesting idea. I don't have andesite on me, but I know where to go get some. I kind of like this idea. All right, all right. And the site's over this way. Great. Just polish all of that up. Okay. Now this will be good because it's going to... It's not going to add a lot of extra color out front, which is fine. But what it will do is... Oops, that's not at all what I wanted. See, it'll just provide this little bit of extra difference here. And I think I do want to take out this stone. All right, grab my doors here, and the doors go there and there. And now the catch. All right, so if I put one of these there, good, that opens that way. Which means actually I might want to change this up here a little bit. Okay. Yep. You're going away. I'm going to do the same pattern. I'm just going to reverse it. So what I want is the smooth stone out away. We'll put the andesite there. It blends into the wall a little bit more. But I think it's going to work out a little bit better with the... right, so if I put the stone pressure plate there, that's going to look a little bit better. So, just going to put these doors back in. All right, so now let's fix my checkerboard. Okay. Okay. It's a fun line in the movie The Wind and the Lion. The Razuli, who's played by Sean Connery, has kidnapped a woman. I forgot who. Might be Maureen O'Hara. Anyway, he's captured her to hold her for ransom. And while he's got her there, he's a perfect gentleman. But at one point he, while they're early, he's challenging her and sort of, trying to see, look, I'm the big, bad, tough guy here. And he turns to, Penny Karras, do you play checkers? She turns to his, no, I play chess. And it's great. It's a fun line, and I like it. Okay, so there we go. Now, do I want to bring this over that way? I think I'm okay where I'm at. All right, so that'll come in. All right. You have to open the door yourself to leave, but they're welcoming you in. It's extra work to leave. That's typical high-pressure banking sales, right? All right, so now I can come in here and I can do some form of cubicles or something here, right? I'm not sure what, and I'm not even sure I want to fight with that right now. But yeah, that's a thing. That'll be okay. In fact, what I might even do, kind of feel like I need a little bit of decor here or something, but I've got some purple. That's fine. All right, cool. So if I find a pillager, I know what to do with one of them. Okay, so cool. All right, well, that's one building. All right, cool. We've got ourselves a bank. Or, cool. All right, so nice. So you teleport in. There's a bank. What would be the next thing you'd want to to have right handy, okay? You've just beamed in, and what would be right here? Right, you've got a theater inside here. There'll be some other decor, but this is going to be sort of a wide open, impressive space, right? So you can see the theater decorations there. This is the throne room is sort of tucked along the side here. Right, this is just all, imposing and, whatever it will end up being. All right, so we've got a bank. What would be next? I mean, you could do a restaurant. That might be good. That might be good here. I'm going to have a little statue going that way. I need an inn, but the inn might come up. The inn actually might be over here. A little bit further away. Right? Because I've got this big hill here. It's just sort of a cliff, in fact. This would be a spot that's just perfect for a larger building. Now you can see where I sort of marked out something that way and then this one. But what I could do is run it actually across that way and just do a bigger hotel, inn, right? Nice place to stay, right? But so I've got a number of these other buildings. I don't know what they are. I just plotted out, hey, here's a spot for a building. Okay, so what would be good? So I guess I don't know. I don't know. City planning is not something I have done, right? I never studied city planning. I've met the city planner for my town, or at least the former one, some time ago, when I was a little bit more involved with local politics and policy making and stuff. But I have never actually planned out a city myself, so not in any way that actually supposed to make some sort of sense, right? Okay, now this one, it's got the thing there, so okay, so the other thing that I should throw down here, maybe not right there, but around here somewhere, is a stable. Okay, though honestly it may make more sense to run it out actually right here would make sense, because this path here, it's a skeleton, this tunnel leads out into this area. There's going to be another build up another neighborhood over here, just sort of coming up this way, right? Have another. So this is a city separated into different boroughs, or you've got this area here. You said come out of city. You've got this area over here. I think what I want to do with this area is make this section like the more of the wealthy area. I've got plans for this. This I think I want to turn into a giant library. I mean, it's National Read Along Day or something like that today. A good library would be wonderful here. Now, one of the things I've thought about doing, because this is huge and it's going to take forever to do all of it, was I thought about putting out a call on the server. I said, hey, do you want to take a neighborhood and just build out and decorate this walled city, and we'll make it sort of a community project? I've thought about that a couple of times. It's like, hey, do you want to, I don't know. I haven't actually thought far enough ahead as like how I might organize that and such. But yeah, so I'm working on this right now, and I'll be building out. It's a giant library. So probably where all those cows are, or something here. This is all going to become castle. Yeah, with a little fort here. Oh, I wasn't asking specifically mandolin, but it was something I've been thinking about asking on the in your Discord. Look at all these cold chickens and sheep. Right, I've got this giant walled city that I've been laying out. So I thought it might be fun to put out a call on the Discord to see if anyone wanted to come and collaborate. Right, so grab a neighborhood and build it out. Right, so I said I'm working on this. What if someone wants to come, build out stuff this way, or just take some different parts of the city or out over here. What I wanted to do is build out another city that then comes up. This is out with docks and things and a road that comes up this way. Yeah, and yeah, anyone who wants to build fun houses or shops or anything over here would be fabulous. I set up. This is a huge project, and for just me, and that's perfectly fine. I could totally do that. It's just going to take me a year and a half. But I think it would be fun, just as an open invitation, to say, hey, do you want to come build a shop, build stuff, right? Because we've got some really creative people on the server. And so, I've got the city walled out. I even have a spot over here. That's the other side of the theater. But coming out here, there's this island, which I would think would be really cool. Look at this mountain, right? But this would be really cool to build up as well. Build a nice bridge across and build up an area over here. So I think I might do that. I might put that call. Oh yeah, it is awesome. This was such fabulous. That's why it didn't take Wolven a lot to convince me that forget what you were going to work on. Build a castle here. And yeah, I mean, calling out to the server people. It's like, hey, do you want to build something here? And that would, let's community. Let's do something with a community thing. But yeah, I love this island. Right? It's just perfect. You build a bridge across from there. You could even build a bridge across from here, potentially. And then look at this big honking mountain of an island. Right? You've got river that goes all the way around it until it comes out here in the cold ocean in this swamp. Of course, this is a heck of a mountain here, too. This is some amazing terrain, so... Yeah, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put that call out on the Discord and just say, hey, you know what? This would be really cool to do. So yeah, just if anybody wants to. Obviously, they might or might not or whatever. But yeah, just build houses and shops and just sort of this could be a community build area, right? I've started shaping some things out, and I built this teleporter that goes back to my base, but I could easily potentially hit you up, Amanda, to move that in there, and we could just set up a teleport point from the nerdy city that comes in here. Those types of things. We could have all sorts of fun with it. So yeah, these are ideas, and I've distracted myself with all of these ideas and have not actually sat down to work on more of a thing. Maybe what I'll do is I'll come over here and I'll work on this garden, because that is one of the next things I want to do. Is I want to turn this into a sort of a park. I have better weaponry here. I am doing battle with stone, and hammers are definitely a better way of approaching this. So yeah, this would be, I think I'll do that. So assuming that's cool with you, Amanda, I think I'm going to go ahead and put that call out, because I think it'll be all sorts of fun. So yeah. All right, now I've got way too much stone in my inventory. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, then that is a plan. I'll go ahead and do that. At some point tonight. Oops, that's not the door into the castle. And yeah, just all right. I'll have to work up the proposal so people kind of understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, and yeah, I'll just open this storage up for. Oh, I had an ominous banner. Okay. Yeah, because this is, this is just bulk storage for random stone and stuff. So if people need it, and then what I can do is move my stuff into one room in there or something and say, hey, okay, that's mine. No touchy. But the rest of it is fair game, and let's have some fun. All right. And maybe there's some people that might be able to do a little bit better job with some of the stuff than I'm doing, but all right. So, cool. Cool. Ah, now I'm excited. I like being excited about projects. And I know a lot of people on the server, they're sort of doing their own thing. But, it's might be fun. And said, it doesn't have to be huge or anything. It's like, all right, you want to build a house or you even do a whole section of the city or something, we can do that. All right. So now I want to fix this wall. Okay, so just throw some stone in here. A little andesite too, just for texture. That's the underside by the dark reflection on the throne. All right, cool. All right, so actually, let's see now. So that's going that way. I might want to take this down one more layer for the dirt. So let's go ahead and drop off this load of stuff. And yeah, this could be fun. So maybe I'll have to do that. Make a fun announcement, and then let's see what else. Yeah, figure out what's the good way of explaining this, and maybe find a good day to when I could be around to show people around, or answer questions or something. That would be a thing too. So yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, and it's like, okay, so here are some things, right? You can come in here. Do you need to stone? You want to drop some off? You just don't want to have it. There's some storage. But yeah. Okay. I'm digging this. The stone and the idea. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, and I'm not saying we need to, like, you know, move anything. It's just, hey, come build something, right? Not saying, oh, we need to move the shopping district or something. That would be a little silly, but definitely, hey, you want to come, yeah, build a shop, build some houses, you know? We'll have some fun. All right, so okay, so we'll throw all this stuff back in there. Yep, it's a little nicer now that I fixed the hoppers back there, so it doesn't overflow. That is a small problem I've had, you know. I went with the cheap sorters, and that was a mistake. Okay, so let's see now. I want to do the garden. Now, I kind of want to do something similar to what I did over here, right? So I've got this. Now I need to finish up some of the walls and stuff here, but right, so I've got the granite and the brick path, right, with flowers and trees and all sorts of fun prettiness. Kind of want to do something along those lines over here. I don't know quite what I want to do, but definitely something. Also, I think I need to do a little bit of something over by this as well, right? Because this is the other side of the shield that's on the wall, right? You come over the wall, right? There's this cool shield dealy bob right here, which is fine. You know, and it sticks out this way. And so I want to take advantage of the fact that that's there. Now, I can't do the full shield here because it would dive down into the ground here. But I could do some other form of something. I don't know what, but a little bit of something. Okay, but let's bring some dirt around this way. Okay, now, so we're going to have road that comes through this way. Okay, that'll be fabulous. If I take some of the granite, when I do that granite and brick, now I'm putting dirt along the side of the walls, but maybe what I want to do is put I'm going to go ahead and run this dirt across here. Apparently it's going to be tall dirt because, you know, hills and stuff, right? It makes sense or something. But if I run some granite path just sort of as a loop around this way, and maybe what I could do is open up like a little pond here that this goes into, right? Just kind of do something like that. So this whole area, I want it to be a park. So, right, so you come out of the teleporter, right, you've got the bank, you've got a nice park, and I still need to figure out what to do with the glass in that little archway. If I do glass, it could be something else, right? And then all of these other buildings. Oh, this is going to be sweet. All right, let me go get a whole bunch of dirt, fill that in, and then I'll be able to take out a whole bunch of it to put in path and flowers and stuff. But that's gonna be cool. Wow. All right. Okay, that should go that way. Got some. This is not the greatest shulker unloader you've ever seen, but okay. But it works. Okay. Whoops. Let's go hit the sack here before we go running out to lay some more dirt. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like this idea though. I'm excited. We've had a few community build things. Unfortunately, we've had them. They've been on days I haven't been able to take part in. But like when we did the market and stuff, I was not available that day. So but having hey, this would be a fun area. Yeah, not necessary. Like I said, I know we've got some people that are doing some really awesome stuff elsewhere on the server. But yeah. But yeah, this would be cool. Yeah. I'm psyched. I'm also just placing this dirt sort of randomly and haphazardly, and not at all in any sort of organized way, because that would make this probably a lot faster. But again, efficiency is not how things happen here at Music Free Gaming. So, okay. So, okay. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, and if I said turn this into sort of a pond, kind of like that. Sort of open this up just a little bit this way. I could use my shovel, but that, again, efficiency. And that's just, again, contrary to my brand, so you gotta deal with that. Okay. Oops. Well, you know, I was trying to go for the sort of the layup there. You know, we'll just sort of hop up there and make things pretty and stuff. Well, nah, that didn't happen. It just got sort of placed in a random weird spot. So, all right. So that should work. Okay, and that's going to be the pond. So I'll leave that open. Oh, hey, look at that big hole of darkness right there. There we go. Beware the hole of darkness. It is dark and a hole, and you will fall in and twist an ankle, and that's just bad. And then you end up limping, and that's just not fun at all. So yeah, avoid the hole of darkness just for the sake of your ankles, okay? Can we just agree to do that? Awesome. Oh, and I am, once again, out of dirt. This is what happens when you rearrange the landscape. And people wonder, why do you hoard things like dirt? Well, this is why. Okay. Let's grab a little bit more. That's probably sufficient. Yeah, it's dark under the box, but nothing can spawn there, so I'm okay with it. Yes, there's not enough room for you to spawn, you to spawn, you to spawn. Not enough room for you to spawn. Your monsters don't scare me. Okay, yes. Look, it's another clip to put on the YouTubes. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't... I forgot to mention it when I started. For those of you who are in my Discord or follow my brand new YouTube channel or my Twitter or any of the other social media places where I hang out, I have been posting a bunch of clips and stuff of just highlights and stuff from the stream. It's been fun. Some of those are more interesting than others, you know. Okay. All right, so this is a good beginning. Let the grass spread across there, which will be good. Is that? Yep, got the bank going. Oh yeah, this will be great. Okay, cool. Now, if I were to take a bunch of other stuff, you know, like, do I right? Actually, I have that box right here. What do you know? Okay, so let's take some of this. Some brick. Got some granite. Yeah, and let's just start. Like I said, the road's going to come sort of in and around this way, so let's bring a little bit of path. Okay, and let's just. Okay, I know I just placed all of this, but as I said, I'm going to be taking out a bunch of it. I just need to be able to get the. Oops, that's too much. Forgot to crouch. Okay, and I'm going to bring this sort of around this way. Okay, so just sort of come up and around. It's going to sort of squeeze in over here just a bit, which is fine. Maybe I'll run it towards the wall there a little bit more, but we'll kind of go this way. Okay, just something sort of along these lines, and then back sort of over here. Okay. Oops, once again with the tripping hazards. Let's try to avoid those. Yep. Oh, hey, look at that. Speaking of random clips of things, there's a new clip. I might have to remember that. I forgot that I had those tweets turned on that I was when I was playing with things. Forgot that I had Stream Elements posting my my tweets into the chat. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna be just fine. Okay. Sweet. So yeah, just sort of not parquet, park. Not also not parkour. That's totally different as well. I mean, I suppose you could parkour in the park holding parquet, but I don't think that would be better. Neither do I think it would be butter. So it would not be better or butter. And yeah, sure. That made sense in my mind at some point, I think, perhaps. Alright, so just continue this around. Again, throwing blocks at the wrong level. It's a problem with using slabs. And also not, aiming. Yep, it's one of those things. I'm just not good at this part of the Minecraft. The idea of, hey, let's try to randomize things and decorate and make things all pretty. I have problems with that. I try. Sometimes I do okay, but it's yeah. Okay, so we'll bring this right around here. But it is also, looking at the little clock on my computer, looks like it's about time for me to be signing off too. So I'm just going to fill in these holes here a little bit with this path, just so that the idea is a little bit more, I don't know, I was going to say cast in stone. It's more like laid out in granite, but I guess granite is a stone. That counts, right? Yeah, so right, so you can kind of see where the path is going here. Yeah, let's grab a little dirt. All right. Yeah, that's in the wrong place, but I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I'm gonna bring this spread this out this way just a touch. Just a little bit, as it just sort of meanders sort of out and around like that. Okay. So yeah, so that's the idea. In fact, I think what I want to do is I'm going to pull that out a little bit. Just bring that in that way. Cool, cool, cool. All right. This is definitely a thing. Okay. I like it. I like it. Said I've blatantly stolen the shape and style of this path from Good Times with Scar, but that doesn't make it look any less cool. Probably makes it look more cool. All right, cool. All right, speaking of, All right, well, I think this is going to be a good place to stop. Whew. So, yeah. That was... this is fun. So, I'm definitely have to jump out into Amanda's Discord and put a call out for anyone who wants to build a house, build something in the city, just to grow it out and maybe have some fun with the community. So I'll have to get some screenshots together and things together to post, but I like this idea. I'm excited. I can't help it. It's fun. Okay. Yeah. So oh, go ahead and get the roll those credits, because I do want to thank all of you for joining me today, for watching, for chatting, for lurking, for randomly walking away and forgetting about the stream. Y'all are awesome. I also want to remind you that I do have a Patreon at patreon.com/musicfreegaming, where you can subscribe, get exclusive content just for Patreon subs, including a weekly blog post, subscriber areas on the Discord, all of that fun stuff. So be sure to check that action out. I think we're a little small, so I think I'm going to forego the raid tonight. But I will be back again on Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain. I think we'll still be on standard time. So U.S. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. It'll be great. It's the same time, it'll be fun. But on Thursday, I'm going to be doing some more in the snapshot, playing with some of the new blocks and stuff that are there. So that'll be fun and exciting. So be sure to check that out. Like, subscribe, follow, all of those things. I are professional now, right? Is that how that works? And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.